If you're a fearful avoidant and you haven't been through therapy to confront the issues that you have centering around trust, you should do it, because there's a strong chance that you can mess up your relationship if you don't. If you have a fearful avoidant attachment style, what that means is that somewhere, maybe in your childhood, but also in adulthood, you have scarring events where people that were close to you let you down in a major way. And ultimately, it trained your subconscious to not really trust, what's on the outside. And one thing that the medical world has figured out that I think is interesting is that the body stores trauma physically. Like, it's a part of your actual meat bag, and unless it gets released, and maybe it requires continual release over time, you're going to be holding it with you at like a visceral level. For example, my wife is a massage therapist, so she'll be like working on people in session where all of a sudden they burst out in tears, or maybe they laugh or whatever, and it's some kind of, reaction to this thing that they've stored up. So what I'm getting at here is that you're going to trauma respond in your relationship. You're going to overreact to things that have a dangerous vibe to them. You're going to be like the veteran that hears fireworks outside and thinks he's getting shot at. And for your partner, this can be overwhelming, because there's no amount of times that they can try to reassure you. There's no amount of evidence that they can produce to you that things are going to be okay. And so constantly seeking for reassurance, or, probing for safety, which is what you're going to want to do, it's going to overwhelm that person, because even if they attempt to, there's no amount of effort that can take away the trauma that you've experienced, in your childhood or in your other relationships. And so it's a responsibility to look at yourself and say, okay, this is happening within me. This is a thing where, I have an ability to beat my partner over the head with a stick for my own safety, and it can be abusive. And your body is going to trick you and tell you that you are the innocent one, and that you're the one whose safety is getting threatened. And on many levels, it's going to feel like that's the case. It's going to feel like you really are the one that's getting hurt. But in trying to get your safety and your reassurance, you are undoubtedly going to hurt other people and push them away from you. So the best thing that you can do is, next time you get triggered, try to breathe through the incident and let some time pass and see if you're going to be safe without making a fuss about it. Be open to the idea that maybe the signals that your body is giving you aren't correct. Maybe you've been through something that's throwing your radar off just a little bit, and be open to the idea that maybe the thing that you're afraid of isn't as dangerous as reality. But at the end of the day, without an awareness of what's going on inside of you, and without practical application of breath work in these moments where you can center yourself back to baseline, you're going to fail. So be careful about what's going on inside of you, watching for it, and try to take care of the people that love you around you.